So once again we are back with another video. Now if anyone's seen my regular videos, they know that I don't really do these types of videos where I talk about something. I'm usually a DIY hands-on type of person, but yeah, so I'm going to dig right into this. I was just sitting here kind of wondering, how could a 5-meter great white shark just end up abandoned in a garage or a shed on a bit of property? So I'd done some research, and so the wildlife park was once obviously, a fairly popular attraction in Victoria. It had, countless wild animals and an actual museum shaped like 100-meter long earthworm, which is, it's pretty cool, I guess. Along with, educational displays, games, and many of that stuff is still there, but obviously it's a bit run down. So apparently the park in its heyday was, pretty successful, I guess, but in 2012 it was closed down. According to some reports that I did find, the park didn't have a license to keep native animals. So obviously there's a Wildlife Act of 1975 or something like that. So whoever owned the park was evicted, and then he closed the park down, giving a majority of those animals to the DSE and the RSPCA. So obviously, that's a fairly good cause, but here's where it gets funny. And I don't mean funny as in ha-ha, I mean funny as in weird. So that was the live animals. What about all the taxidermy stuff? So obviously the shark remained, but wouldn't you think that you would have seen a shark in like a 6-foot custom tank sitting on a showroom floor and thought, well, we've got to take that as well? Like, what is the owner going to do with that? So clearly, it just got moved somehow into a garage until it was discovered. And apparently a Robert Jones, who half owned the park from 03 to 06, knew that the shark hadn't been gutted and blah, blah, blah. But it's kind of interesting to see that, the RSPCA or the owner wouldn't do something with it and wouldn't have a license. But I mean, it's cool that Crystal World had purchased Rosie the shark. I mean, that's an extremely cool business choice and adventure. So yeah, I don't know. It still just seems funny that they wouldn't have done anything with the shark and they just left it in the shed for so long. Comment down below. I mean, what do you think that Crystal World paid for the shark? I mean, bear in mind the dorsal fin was exposed. The chemicals were half evaporated. You've got to move a broken tank, some distance. The chemicals, I mean, who knows how toxic those chemicals really are, dating back to the 90s. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a really cool thing. I mean, sharks and that type of wildlife are, they may go extinct. I mean, and this person who owns Crystal World is probably going to keep this for longer than forever. So, you know what? Good on him, and let's hope that Rosie the shark lives as long as she can in that tank. So feel free to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you all in another video.